Welcome to Accepting Life, where we help you navigate the world of wealth and status. Success is something that we all aspire to achieve in life. It's the result of hard work, dedication, and a clear sense of purpose. However, for many of us, the path to success can be challenging and sometimes unclear. We might feel lost, unmotivated, or even hopeless, wondering if we'll ever achieve our dreams. But the truth is that success is not a mysterious concept reserved for the chosen few. Instead, it's a formula that anyone can follow. In this article, we will explore the winning formula for success and how to apply it to your life. We'll discuss the mindset, habits, and actions that successful people have in common, and how you can incorporate them into your daily routine. By the end of this article, you'll have a clear understanding of what it takes to succeed in life and the practical steps you need to take to get there. So, let's get started on the path to success together. We believe that success is not a coincidence, but a product of well thought out actions and strategies. In this video, we will share with you cheat codes for winning in life. Whether you are just starting out or seeking to upgrade your life, these tips will help you achieve your goals. We encourage you to watch this video as many times as you need, as you will discover something new every time. Our goal is to show you behind the curtain and unveil what it takes to succeed in life. Life may seem complicated, but in reality, it is simple. We often overcomplicate things by making poor decisions and surrounding ourselves with negative influences. As you embark on your journey towards success, remember that where you live is the most important decision you will make in your life. It determines your beliefs, friends, values, occupation, and even your life partner. If you want to flourish, take care of the soil, not just the seed. Upgrade your environment, and it will upgrade you. Just like a flower attracts bees, you don't have to chase after things in life. Instead, plant a garden, and they will come to you. This applies to friends as well. Stop hanging out with losers unless you want to be one yourself. You are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with, so choose them carefully. Don't worry about having many friends. You only need 1 or 2 quality friends who share your values and aspirations. In addition, stop taking advice from people less successful than you, unless you're learning what not to do. The knowledge they don't teach in schools is the source of money for those who are unemployable. Try to never be the smartest person in the room, as this rule applies to everything in life, unless you're a teacher or trying to con people in the room. Remember, a sinking ship can save no one. To live a life that matters, start with yourself. Stop pointing fingers and assume responsibility for everything that happens in your life. With these cheat codes, you can transform your life and achieve success. We hope this video will inspire you to take action towards your goals and become a future billionaire. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. Taking responsibility for one's life is a critical step towards personal growth and success. It requires honesty, both with oneself and with others. It is essential to be brutally honest and transparent, as lies only accumulate and lead to more significant problems in the future. If you find your life boring, it's because you're not living it to the fullest. You must stop waiting for others to come into your life and fix it for you. No one is coming to save you, it's up to you to make a change. You can begin by being curious and monetizing your interests. Doing what you love can be turned into a career, and that's when the world becomes your playground. If you're lacking a sense of purpose, know that it is to grow. The more you grow, the more you understand, enjoy, and explore life. Once you understand yourself, take care of your inner circle, then expand into your local community. This gives you a purpose and something to execute. A big goal in life can give you direction and motivation. Define it and write it down in detail on a piece of paper, look at it every once in a while, and remind yourself why you're doing all of this. People who write down their goals are 40% more likely to achieve them. Staying in your lane and minding your business is crucial. You're not competing with anyone else, you're competing with poverty and who you were yesterday. Progress, not perfection, is the key. The worst position to find yourself in is having no time and no money. The person who has time can always choose to trade it for money. Once you have money, you can invest it wisely and create more opportunities for yourself. The power lies within oneself to create a fulfilling life. It starts with taking responsibility, being honest, finding one's purpose, and defining a goal. The key is to stay focused, take action, and invest in oneself to create a better future. The road to success is often filled with challenges, setbacks, and obstacles that can make you feel like giving up. But as the saying goes, winners never quit and quitters never win. This is the winning formula that will help you succeed in life. It all starts with taking responsibility for your life and making the decision to get better. Be brutally honest with yourself and with others, because every lie you tell creates a debt to the truth that you'll eventually have to pay. If your life feels boring, it's because you're not curious enough. Stop waiting for other people to come into your life and fix your reality. Instead, find a way to monetize the things that you love to do in your spare time, and the world becomes your playground. But if you're lacking purpose, know that the purpose is to grow. Growth allows you to understand, see, enjoy, and explore even more. Once you figure yourself out, take care of your inner circle, then expand into your local community. Now you have a purpose, so go execute. Define a big goal for your life, and make it your focus. Write it down in detail on a piece of paper and look at it every once in a while to remind yourself why you're doing all of this. People who write down goals are 40% more likely to achieve them. Once you figure yourself out, stay in your lane and leave the distractions behind. You're not competing with others, you're competing with poverty and who you were yesterday. Progress, not perfection, is the key. As you journey towards success, be wary of the traps that society sets for you. Shiny objects are all around you, but they're just distractions meant to get you to stop doing what you're doing. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Focus on doing what you do, and do it consistently better. It takes $10,000 to master anything, so see where this road leads before you move on to something new. Success boils down to just doing the obvious thing for uncommonly long periods of time. Be careful of unearned money or knowledge, as there's usually a price to pay. You should win at life no matter if you get lucky or not. There's no reason to play the lottery, which is like a special tax for people who can't do. Instead, every day, do one thing that gets you closer to your big goal. Venture out into the unknown, because boats are safe in the harbor, but that's not what they are made for. Everyone who ever wanted life simply didn't give up. Know that it might take a while, and it might be hard, but as long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other, you will eventually get there. Problems are life's way of seeing if you're ready to level up. You must work in the dark for your light to shine. No matter how hard or difficult life gets, remember that even the longest night eventually turns into day. So keep moving forward, stay focused, and always remember that you are the architect of your own destiny. When you look back on your life, it's important to keep in mind that time passes quickly. Although the nights may seem long, the years go by in a flash. That's why it's crucial to measure your progress and success in smaller increments, such as in days, weeks, or months. Don't get too caught up in the big picture. Instead, focus on making progress each day and celebrating your small wins along the way. In today's fast-paced world, it's essential to be able to see into the future and anticipate what's coming next. The ability to do this is what sets successful individuals apart from others. While employees can only see a week in advance and managers a few months, CEOs are able to see years into the future. If you can hone your foresight, you will be paid based on your ability to anticipate what's next. Self-confidence is a powerful tool that can give you an advantage in life. When you believe in yourself, others are more likely to believe in you too. People trust and invest their time, effort, and money into those who present themselves with confidence and conviction. Taking care of yourself is an important part of building self-confidence, so make sure to shower regularly, get a haircut, wear clean clothes, and smell nice. It's important not to make things easy for others. Never assume that the answer is no before you ask, as you might be surprised by how often you get a positive response. Even if someone says no, their feedback can help you grow and improve. Stop acting richer than you are and trying to impress others. Instead, focus on impressing yourself and playing the long game. Don't let haters get you down. And don't expect others to see things the way you do or act the way you would. Flexing and showing off your wealth is a waste of time. It's better to focus on building your own life and pursuing your goals, rather than trying to impress others with your possessions. Let the haters hate and don't let anyone throw stones at you. Remember that even a tree without roots won't be affected by the stones thrown at it. Finally, stop expecting others to be like you or act the way you would. Everyone is unique, and embracing these differences is what makes life interesting. When trying to communicate your ideas and aspirations to others, it's important to understand that not everyone will see the world the way you do. When you talk about your goals and accomplishments with people who don't share the same desire for growth, they may perceive it as bragging and resent you for trying to move up from where they are. They may feel that your progress makes them feel inadequate in comparison, which can create tension in your relationships. However, it's important to accept people as they are and place them where they belong in your life. Just like if your dog starts barking at you, it may be because someone else is feeding them. It's essential to understand that people may act a certain way based on the circumstances they are in. It's important to remember that others will only see the outcome of your decisions, not the effort and choices you made along the way. Success usually takes time and effort, often around 7 years to accomplish, so stop chasing people and focus on making your dreams come true instead. While it's important to have fun and enjoy life, it's also crucial to be mindful of anything that can cause addiction or long-term damage. Don't waste your time and resources on things that won't ultimately benefit you in the long run. If you want to improve your life and achieve your goals, you need to invest in yourself and your education. Stop buying video games and weed and instead focus on chasing experiences that will help you grow as a person. But be careful not to escape from reality by relying on addictive substances. Remember, the only real test of intelligence is whether you can get what you want out of life. If you're not where you want to be financially or emotionally, ask yourself why. Smart people are able to figure out what they need to do to achieve their goals, and you can too. Once you've put in the work and learned the necessary lessons, the money will follow. While it's true that the market can be unpredictable and determine how much money you make, your work ethic plays a crucial role in your success. If you can outwork your competition and learn to use the tools and technology available in your field, you'll be able to out-earn them. Your life is worth investing in, and it's important to view education and self-improvement as necessary expenses rather than luxuries. The more you invest in yourself, the greater the return you'll receive in the form of personal and financial success. If you're someone who is looking to improve their skills and make progress in their field, you've likely come across various resources that promise to be valuable. However, it can be difficult to know which ones will truly be practical and actionable. That's why we recommend checking out bestphotovideo.com. Not only is it a great resource, but it'll blow you away with how much you can learn from it. One of the things that we've found to be incredibly helpful in our own careers is the idea of using money to hire other people for the boring, repetitive tasks that can take up so much of our time. By paying someone else to handle those tasks, we're able to focus on the more valuable work of bringing in revenue and growing our businesses. And the best part? We're able to pay these workers a fraction of what we charge for our services, so it's a win-win situation for everyone involved. Of course, in order to make this strategy work, it's important to be up and at early in the morning. As the saying goes, the early bird catches the worm, and it's true, when you're up before the rest of the world, you have a competitive advantage that's hard to beat. And while it can be tempting to hit snooze and get a little more sleep, remember that the extra hour of your life is worth more when you're 30 than when you're 60. So cut back on sleep when you're young, and reap the rewards later on. When it comes to achieving success in your career, it's not necessarily about being better than everyone else. Instead, it's about doing the things that others don't consider valuable, and that often means tackling the tasks that you've been putting off for far too long. You already know what you should be doing, it's just a matter of actually doing it. Remember, it's never too late to start making progress in your field. However, those who start earlier often have an advantage over everyone else. So if you haven't started yet, now is the time to plant that tree. And if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, just remember that consistency beats talent when talent isn't consistent. Keep rubbing that lamp, and your wishes will come true. Of course, progress isn't always easy. You have to choose between the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, and the latter is often much worse. If you're feeling stressed or disappointed in yourself, it's time to take action. Either bring your reality up to the level of your expectations, or adjust your expectations to match your current reality. And always remember that direction is more important than speed. As long as you're moving forward, you're on the right track. Give yourself the best shot at success by finding a good enough idea and working as hard as you can on it every single day. It won't get easier, but you'll get better. And once you start seeing those results coming in, you'll know that all of your hard work was worth it. Sometimes we get caught up in the pursuit of perfection, thinking that we need everything to be just right before we take action. But the truth is, good enough now is better than perfect never. It's important to get yourself moving and adjust your course based on the information you receive along the way. Small changes may seem insignificant, but they can lead to big results. In fact, you might not realize it, but between a 1% and 2% difference in effort can make a 100% difference in the outcome. That's why it's crucial to choose who you are becoming through the choices you make daily, as these small choices compound over time. When you make a mistake or experience a failure, it's essential to learn from it and not repeat the same mistake again. Once you get burned, don't put your hand back in the fire. The lesson you struggle with will continue to repeat itself until you learn from it. It's also important not to be more stupid than you need to be. The price for making everyone happy is making yourself miserable. If you're a friend to everybody, you're actually an enemy to yourself. People may want you to do well in life, but not better than them. So, pay attention to those who don't. Most people won't support you until they notice it's popular to support you. Be careful of those who only show up when you cut the ribbon. Remember that if they talk to you about someone else behind their back, they'll do the same about you with them. Lies travel faster than the truth, so keep an ear out for what people are saying, then look at who they are. Judge people based on what they do, not on what they say, as words only make sense when we discover the ends they serve. An insincere apology is a second insult. It's better not to apologize if you don't mean it. If you're not sorry, don't say you are. It's better to acknowledge that you made a mistake and explain what you're going to do to make it right. That way, you can maintain your integrity and build trust with others. Life is a complex journey that requires strategy and smart decision making. It's easy to sit back and assume that everything will just fall into place, but the smartest people realize that they need to take an active role in shaping their own lives. Reality is negotiable, and anything is possible if you gather all of the necessary ingredients and follow a proven plan. Many people believe that the only way to become wealthy is by being employed, but the truth is that you get rich by owning something that dramatically increases in value over a short period of time. They say that it takes money to make money to discourage you from leaving your job, but the reality is that some people aren't broke, they're just free rich. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it's a strong happiness repellent. You can get rich by taking large amounts of risk with low amounts of money, and you can stay rich by taking low amounts of risk with large amounts of money. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy, and it's important to learn the distinction between the two. It's crucial to pay all your taxes and make your money in the light. Making a lot of money legally has never been easier, so there's no reason to take on the risk of ever going to jail. Emotional altercations should also be avoided as much as possible. Losing your temper never creates a positive outcome, and it's actually cheaper to get out of conflict. When emotions go up, decision-making goes down, so it's important to keep your cool. Once words are spoken, they are no longer just yours, and people might forgive you, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Learning to be where your feet are is also crucial because there's nothing like the present, and most people live either in the past or in the future. By being present, you can fully experience the most important parts of life. Self-improvement is a never-ending journey, and it starts with acknowledging that you should not be a slave to the person you used to be. Forgiving your past mistakes and moving on is an essential step towards a better version of yourself. Don't let the chains of trauma keep you back. You have the power to remove them and move forward. Admitting that you need help takes courage and strength. The person with no future is the one who never seeks help. Don't let fear stop you from reaching out and getting the support you need to grow and thrive. You have a gift that is unique to you. Find it, and life will open up in ways you never thought possible. Monetizing your gift will allow you to turn your passion into a thriving business. Making decisions can be challenging, and it's easy to get stuck in regret. Remember that almost every decision can be reversed, except for regret. Find your voice and learn to speak as yourself. When you are authentic, you won't have to compete with anyone else because nobody can beat you at being you. Undifferentiated products can only compete on price, which is a race to the bottom. Instead, be courageous and take the first step on your journey towards your goals. Mistakes are inevitable, and it's important to learn from them. Brutal honesty with yourself is necessary for growth. Take a step back and look objectively at your life. Sometimes, it's easy to miss the big picture because of the small details. Remember that there is no such thing as your truth. Reality is the truth, and what you have is your perspective on reality. To avoid making the same mistake twice, make decisions based on your past memories and experiences, not just your current emotions. Don't try to become someone else to expand, instead, focus on becoming more of yourself. The journey towards self-improvement is not an easy one, but it's worth it. Don't let the fear of failure or the past keep you from living a fulfilling life. When we face challenges and obstacles, it can be tempting to give up or to avoid them altogether. But the truth is, the greater the challenge, the greater the potential for growth and transformation. As we face new levels in our lives, we may encounter new devils and growing pains. But it's important to remember that these challenges are not roadblocks, but opportunities for growth. Many people live with a fear of public embarrassment, and this fear can hold them back from pursuing their dreams and goals. But the cost of public failure can be the ticket to the life you truly want. It takes courage to step outside of your comfort zone and pursue your passions, but the rewards can be immense. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and to mistake activity for productivity. But being busy doesn't necessarily mean that you're in control of your life. To truly be productive, it's important to focus on the tasks that will yield lifelong returns, rather than just filling up your time with busy work. When it comes to learning, it's important to remember that knowledge is useless unless you apply it. Reading books and articles can be a great way to gain new insights and perspectives, but if you don't use what you've learned, it's just wasted potential. So, instead of constantly seeking out new advice and information, focus on finishing the tasks and projects that you've already started. The key to success is to stay focused, stay motivated, and stay true to yourself. Don't let the fear of failure or the opinions of others hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Remember that you have the power to be your own greatest hero, and that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and transformation. So, embrace the challenges that come your way, and use them as stepping stones on your path to success. If you're feeling undervalued, it can be a tough pill to swallow. It's easy to feel like you're not getting the recognition you deserve, especially if you're putting in a lot of effort. However, one thing to remember is that location changes value. You may be undervalued in one place, but worth more in another. Think about the price of a bottle of water, for example. It may be 50 cents at a supermarket, $2 at a restaurant, and $5 at a sporting event. It's not that the water is worth more or less, it's just that the location changes the perceived value. If you're feeling stupid about something, that's actually a good thing. It means you've learned something new and expanded your knowledge. However, it's important not to believe everything you feel. Feelings are often different from reality, and it's important to distinguish between the two. When it comes to taking action, it can be overwhelming to have too many options. However, the reality is that the only thing stopping you is yourself. Once you know what to do, the challenge becomes knowing when to do it. It's important to plan for the future and be an end-to-end thinker, as companies who plan for the future earn on average 33% more than those who don't. Freedom is an important aspect of life, and it comes in many forms. Doing what you want equals freedom, while liking what you do equals happiness. However, it's important to be careful who you choose to follow. Putting a clown on a throne may turn the whole kingdom into a circus. Money is often associated with success and happiness, but it's important not to mistake an expensive lifestyle for a happy life. The poor man is someone who always wants more money, no matter how much they already have. It's okay for others to have more than you, as long as you have more than enough. Time is also an important factor, as it doesn't heal anything. It simply piles up new memories and distractions. Instead, focus on finding peace, not just happiness. Life is a balance between the present and the future. Living every day as if it's your last can be counterproductive, but you should also never have a problem turning the page of your life. Life has seasons, just like nature does, and sometimes it's time to start a new one. Living life without a destination mindset can lead to more fulfillment, as the journey is often more important than the destination. When it comes to building a business, it's important to pick the lifestyle you want and build a business that supports it. Money may seem like the ultimate goal, but sometimes it's just too expensive. The biggest life hack is finding happiness in the process and enjoying the passing of time. Ultimately, you win at life when you find balance and freedom. If you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed by the challenges in your life, remember that the cost of sacrificing your peace of mind and restful sleep is too high. No matter what the situation is, You don't need to compromise your mental health for it. The reward is always better when you've earned it through hard work and perseverance. The beauty is in the struggle, and the ultimate goal is to reach a point where struggles no longer exist. Success is a self-perpetuating game, and you can only win by deciding that you've already won. If you're watching this video, know that you're already on the path to success, and the only thing left to do is to take action. What's your plan for now? Share your thoughts in the comments section and let us know which of the 100 golden nuggets of wisdom shared in this video sparked an aha moment for you. Remember to cultivate gratitude for what you already have in your life, and avoid the misery of constantly wanting more. One more thing to add to the mix: it's not the recipe that you're missing. You already know what needs to be done. What you need is the discipline and consistency to do it. Set aside 6 minutes each morning to chip away at your goals, whether it's writing 1 page a day or writing 1 block of code. Looking ahead to 2023, it's going to be a very interesting year, marked by the effects of the recession that the world will start feeling. Property prices will start falling, and people will be laid off. If you have a safety net, hold onto it and make sure you survive. Use this period of market stagnation to your advantage, and 3 years from now, your life could look completely different if you buckle down and get to work for the next 6 months. So, here's what we want you to do. Make a promise to yourself that for the next 6 months, not a day will go by without chipping away at your goals. Look yourself in the mirror or pull out your phone and make this promise to yourself. And if you keep coming back to this video, something else will click in your mind, and you'll be reminded of the valuable lessons shared here. Don't underestimate the power of the next 6 months to transform your business, health, relationships, and more. Let's see who's ready for the challenge. Share your commitment in the comments section and show the world what you're made of. And if you found value in today's video, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell icon to never miss an upload, and don't forget to subscribe. Life can be a complex and challenging journey. However, by adopting a hacking mindset, we can approach life with a strategic, problem-solving approach. The tips and tricks we've explored in this guide can help us optimize our time, maximize our productivity, and achieve our goals more efficiently. We've learned that the key to hacking life is to be adaptable, innovative, and creative in our approach. By constantly seeking new solutions and strategies, we can continue to improve our lives and unlock our full potential. Remember, the journey of life is a never-ending process of learning and growing, and with the right mindset, we can hack our way to success. We'll see you back here again. Thank you for watching this video Accepting Life. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community.